Hey everyone, how you doing? I have a quick question for you. It's not so much a biblical question, but it could be, you can answer it that way, or you can answer it, however you'd like to. The question is, what would you do differently, or even scratch that, even what would you do if you found out you had 7 days to live? You found out this morning you got 7 days left, or tomorrow morning, or but what would you do if you found out you had 7 days to live? What would you do differently? How would you treat people? How would your relationship with God be different, or or would it remain the same? Just answer it however you see fit. Because I've prayed with people on deathbeds before, and they're, a lot of them I didn't know before, and some of them I did, but everybody's outlook changes when, they're at the edge there. So it's just it's a question to keep us humble and to keep us realizing that any day could be that day. Any day could be that day. Death does not discriminate. It goes from young to old and all points in between. And only by the grace of God are we here today. So it's a question just to make you think, to make me think. What would I do differently? How would I treat friends and family and strangers? It's a pertinent question. And it's something that we all need to answer. And you don't need to answer me, but answer, and if you want to, that's fine. But answer it to yourself most of all. And, you want it to be between you and God. If, that's cool, But answer that question. What would you do differently? And after you answer that question, what would you do, or what would you do differently if you found out you had 7 days to live? Then ask yourself this. Why don't I do that now? Why don't I do what I would do? Why don't I do now what I would do if I only had 7 days to live? I've had a lot of things occur in my lifetime, and I've had many close calls, let's say. And, sometimes even with as many close calls as I've had, sometimes you forget. And you take tomorrow for granted, and you take next week for granted, and you take next month for granted. But they may not be here. They may be here, but you may not be. So, anyway, I don't mean to babble on. I did just want to I did just want to ask that question. I hope you're doing well. Have a great day. God bless you. See ya.